Howard Morris played several characters on The Andy Griffith Show and had a prolific career across other shows and voice acting. Here's a breakdown of his notable roles. On The Andy Griffith Show, Ernest T. Bass, his most iconic role, appearing in 5 episodes. Mountain Wedding, Ernest T. Bass joins the Army, The Darlin' Family, My Fair Ernest T. Bass, and The Return of Ernest T. Bass. Ernest was a wild, rock-throwing hillbilly from the mountains, beloved for his chaotic energy and memorable lines like, "I'm a little mean, but I make up for it by being real healthy." George, the TV repairman, in the episode Andy and Helen Have Their Day, Season 5, Episode 13, he played a talkative repairman who disrupts Andy and Helen's picnic plans. Leonard Blush, in The Jinx, Season 2, Episode 17, he voiced a radio personality heard on the airwaves in Mayberry. Voice roles. Morris provided uncredited voices for various minor characters, such as a radio announcer in other episodes. Other notable roles. Voice acting. Wade Duck in Garfield and Friends in U.S. Acres, 1988 to 1994. Flem in Cow and Chicken, 1997 to 1999. Jughead Jones, Big Moose, and Others in the Archies, 1968 to 1977. The Hamburglar in McDonald's commercials. Gopher in Disney's Winnie the Pooh series. Multiple characters in Hanna-Barbera cartoons, including the Flintstones, e.g. various one-off roles, and the Jetsons. Breezily Bruin in The Yogi Bear Show and other Looney Tunes / Merry Melodies shorts. Live-action TV, Sidney Bernstein in Your Show of Shows, 1950 to 1954. A comedy sketch series where he was a regular alongside Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca. Guest roles on shows like The Dick Van Dyke Show, The Twilight Zone as a voice in I Dream of Jeannie, and Love American Style. Film Professor Lilliman in Mel Brooks's History of the World, Part 1, 1981. Dr. Zellman in High Anxiety, 1977. Another Mel Brooks film. Small roles in films like Boys' Night Out, 1962, and The Nutty Professor, 1963. Directed episodes of The Andy Griffith Show, e.g. The Mayberry Chef and Barney's Bloodhound. Gomer Pyle, USMC, and The Dick Van Dyke Show. Directed sitcoms like Bewitched and Hogan's Heroes. Morris was a versatile performer, excelling in both comedic physical roles and voice work, often bringing a distinctive high energy or quirky charm to his characters. His work as Ernest T. Bass remains his most enduring legacy, despite appearing in only a handful of episodes. Howard Morris was married twice and had children. Here's the detailed information. Marriages. First marriage. Howard Morris married Mary Helen McGowan in 1945. They divorced, but specific details about the duration or reasons for the divorce are not widely documented. Second marriage. He later married Dolores A. Wiley in 1962. This marriage lasted until his death in 2005. Children. Howard Morris had 3 children from his marriages. David Morris, a son from his first marriage to Mary Helen McGowan. 2 other children, whose names are less frequently mentioned in public sources, but are noted in biographies. Some sources indicate he had a total of 3 children. There are also references to a stepdaughter, Kim Holstrom, from his second marriage to Dolores Wiley. The exact details about his family life are somewhat private, and public records focus more on his professional career. Howard Morris, best known for his role as Ernest T. Bass on The Andy Griffith Show, died on May 21, 2005, at the age of 85. The cause of death was heart failure, with sources noting he had a history of heart problems in his later years.